Good morning. I thought I'd take the opportunity to talk to you a bit about my experience with running this morning and how it's really had such a huge impact on my life over the last 5 years or so, but in particular over the last year and this year since Chris has died. So I'm really looking forward to setting up these groups, these running groups, and a walk and talk group as well. That will be late February, early March of 2025. I'm really excited about this, and I welcome you so much to this group to experience and see how it could benefit you. So, rewinding 5 years ago, I had a friend come and visit, and she said, should we do the Couch to 5K? And I think probably my response was, I'm not a runner. I never will be. That's never happening. So fast forward a week or so later, and I found myself on this path, starting the Couch to 5K. And I can absolutely promise you that after 10-20 seconds, I could take no more. I did not think I would be able to do it. But do you know what? Somehow I kept going along each time, and pretty soon got to the stage where I was running 5 kilometres. And believe you me, it's to be able to do that 5 kilometres is such a huge achievement. I also recall joking with my friends that about maybe one day we could do 10 kilometres, and never believing for 1 minute that this would be possible. Of course it happened. I kept turning up, and when people said, do you want to do half a marathon? There's no way I will ever do half a marathon. I mean, and a marathon. Anyway, I've done half marathons now, and I did a full marathon last year in the Chiltern Hills, which was a life-changing experience. So there's obviously some reason I and many other people go back to this, to running. So I'll try and explain. So first of all, it's space every day. Space, usually I choose to go very early in the morning. If you do this, get a torch, it's dark at the minute, but I'll go really early in the morning. And it's space. And something happens, something really quite incredible happens. I experience this, and that quite often I'm anxious in the mornings, particularly now, a huge sense of overwhelm, and I think this is one of the things about grief. It is all consuming, it is heavy, it hurts a lot. So getting out in the morning is really tough. So there's something about being able to overcome that hurdle for me, those psychological hurdles. And of course, when I go out, after about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I start to have the overwhelm lifting. I can't explain it. And then suddenly that moves forward into clarity. And this is something that we can often feel short of when we're grieving. So the overwhelm lifts, the clarity comes in. And then I finish the run, and there's this thing called the runner's high. Don't always get it. I do get it a lot of the time. I'd say it's not so much of a high running around, buzzing here, there and everywhere, but it helps me to get through the day in a more positive way. I've had space for my grief. I'll listen to music that myself and Chris used to listen to, and I'll just make space for that grief, and I'll connect with my husband, I'm connecting with myself, I'm connecting with nature, and those little things like you'll pass somebody walking and they'll say hi. And it's just those little things that really make a difference to me. So I would love to introduce you to running. It's not for everybody, but I think I'd love you to experience what it's like, to see if it could benefit you. I've got to be honest with you. I don't like getting out of breath. I don't like sweating, and I don't like my heartbeat going fast. But there is something that keeps me turning up week in, week out for 5 years or so. So you would be so welcome to join this group. And as I say, I'm also doing, I'll be doing a walk and talk group as well. So where people can just be together with people who understand. You know, that connection, as I've said before, I talk about it a lot. Connection is everything. This is what we all need in life. In some way, it's connection, and moving our bodies. So yes, thank you for listening, and I'll put out more details as and when I get them. And I'm looking forward to meeting you. Take care. Bye-bye.